Good morning, everyone. It's Joker, and today we are back with another slime video, and we have a few updates to go through that I'm kind of late on because the last 2 days have been relatively busy for me IRL. So, first and foremost, we do have a few pieces of news to cover. Not that there's anything too big in here, but we do have a 4.14 update notice, which will go into effect today, later today for me, because it's 9 a.m. UTC tomorrow. Is when it's gonna... actually, no, sorry, the 17th is when you'll get forced to do it. So this is right before the actual start of the half anniversary. But it will occur on the 4.14, which is technically tomorrow, this is UTC time. So sometime later tonight, we're gonna get a data download, which will contain new game data, which doesn't say what that is, so we can only speculate. I highly doubt it will contain any new units, because they're going to want to reserve that for the actual live stream itself. So I don't really get your hopes up there. It's possible we see like free-to-play gear added, new assets for story, or whatever is coming. But as far as new units are concerned, I doubt it. For the companions and assigned troop screens, increased filter options and added force icon toggle feature. We knew that was coming. We didn't know when in April, but they just said it will come in April. So now you're able to filter by force, which will be nice. So you can find your Fount of Wisdom, you can find your World of Fantasy or Shizu's Will teams, whatever. They're going to increase our equipment slots, which is nice because we all need more equipment slots, because as more units come out, they need more gear that need, specific to them, and eventually you're going to run out. So it's nice that they're upping it. I don't expect it by a lot. I think they do it in batches of either 2 or 4, somewhere around there. It's not a gigantic amount increase, but hey, it's better than nothing, right? And then some resolution of currently ongoing issues, which are just pretty much bugs and stuff. So this will be a manual update available later today. It will not automatically prompt you until the 17th, before the live stream, before the half anniversary. So just, be aware of that. If there's anything significant in the game data, I will do a coverage video on it, and, we'll see what happens there. Second thing to talk about before we move on to the news is that now that we know for sure that the half anniversary will start on Monday, it means I have to cut the survey period a little bit short. So let's take a look. How many responses do I have? I have 81 responses right now. And, I said this will be due by the 26th because that's when I thought the anniversary would start. But now we know it's the 17th, which is Monday. The live stream is going to be at 4 a.m. Monday morning for me. So I'm going to change this date. So you only have, three days and change left to get your answers in to be part of the giveaway. So I didn't know they were gonna, change the date on us. I set that just with the assumption in mind they were gonna keep it to the, the actual calendar anniversary date. So I'm sorry, but it's not my fault. So if you want to take part, get your answers in soon. We already got the teaser for the little trailer thing, so maybe that's a little bit of a hint for you. It didn't really tell us anything, so your answers will still be pretty relatively unknown. And I haven't looked at any of the responses yet. I have not clicked on the responses tab. All I see is the number 81 there. So another thing to note is we're going to get multiple units. And I actually did my math wrong. We might actually get 7 new units technically, because if we get a triple featured unit banner, and then we have the 2 free-to-play units, that's 5 right there. And then there might be two extra banners. I don't know, because they only put out 1 banner for Fantasy, so I don't know what's going to happen. But if they follow the format that they did for the 1-year anniversary, and especially the half anniversary last year, there was a second banner with 1 unit, and there was a third banner, either with 1 or 2 units. So I could be underselling the amount of units that are going to come out this next meta. But we're going to leave it at 6, and then everything else is just a freebie. So we'll see if your answers match up to one of the units that come out, or multiple units that come out. So that is the update to the survey. Again, the link to the survey will be in the video description along with my video explaining what is happening in case you haven't seen that yet. Free money from me. Well, myself, and Klein, who generously donated some gift cards. So that's that. Let's move on. We got bingo missions coming. Whoop-de-fucking-do. Whatever. But we finally have the fabled Tower of Isis stamina update. So obviously this was late January when this was originally announced. 117 update. Didn't happen in 117. The adjustments to vitality used and rewards received on each floor in this event, which were originally scheduled for late January, will now be implemented on 4/27, Thursday. So they're still holding to the 4/27 date because that's when the meta should have changed over. That's when the World of Fantasy banner leaves. So I'm not quite sure why they decided to push it up 10 days, but whatever. Adjustments to vitality used have also been made in line with this. So if you were unaware, because you weren't playing in January, currently, Tower of Isis, you only use 1 energy per little, hexagon square, hexagon piece thing for every stage, regardless. Now, it's going to cost you between 1, 2, or 3 stamina per little icon, depending on how high up you are. And that is broken down right here. So floors 1 to 19, it will take 1 stamina like always. 20 to 39, 2, and 40 to 55 will take 3. And then as soon as we get, more stages, it'll probably be 4, and then 5, and then, when we get to that point, it will cost more. But in relation to the amount of stamina used, they will also increase the rewards we get from each battle. That should be in line with what you would get if you were to just triple the amount, because you're tripling the amount of stamina it costs. So I don't know if it's actually going to make too much of a difference. It's going to make it so people who are on higher floors will be able to use their stamina more quickly, but also get the same amount of rewards and then not have to sit here for days on end waiting for stamina to recharge. Well, they're going to have to do that anyways, but it's just a way to use it faster. And I personally have so many tower stamina potions that I just don't use, because I don't really play tower that much. I am up to, I think, floor 46 now as far as my challenges. I'm going to try and get them done now. That way the challenges don't take as much stamina, so I can get them done faster, technically. If you want to, you can do the same thing, and then now when the stamina increase comes, you can just go to the best farming stage, which I need to figure out again, because we've gotten a few stages since then. Yeah, we're on 47 now, out of 55 that I have to do challenges for. Well, 54. So, yeah, that's coming. And I think that's it for the news, guys. I mean, it's nothing too groundbreaking. Bingo missions, the content, or the data download, and then the Tower of Isis stuff. So, we are currently 3 days and change away from the start of the half anniversary, 1.5 anniversary. Don't summon on the spanner. Do this quest every day. And one final thing, it's just a heads up to you, is that my week, next week, is personally going to be very, very busy. I will be traveling a lot for my job, and it'll be long days. So Monday, 4 a.m. is the stream, and then 7 p.m. is the actual drop for the units. And then we're going to stream that, obviously, and it'll probably go to like 9 o'clock or so. And then at 6 a.m. the next day, I have to be out the door, because I got to travel about an hour and a half north to go to an office for the next 2 days. So Tuesday and Wednesday, I will not have a lot of time to record anything. So I'll try and record a few things Monday night. I might even cut the stream a little bit short. We might only do summons and then we'll just stop. I'll figure it out at the time. But Tuesday, Wednesday, don't expect too much from me, because I won't be home. And there's nothing we can really do about that. I'll try and get at least one showcase for one of the new units done, maybe 2, but just giving you a heads up that some content and some videos might be delayed on me, and I can't help it, because I have to go to these offices. So just a heads up, just a warning. But yeah, that's it for me. We'll see if there's anything in the data download the next day or so, and if there is, we'll do a video on it. And yeah, that's it, and I'll see you later.